Very tasty baguette with garlic and herbs. Many people love baking with garlic and herbs and regularly buy it in the store. It perfectly complements soups and second hot dishes. Baguette with garlic and herbs is easy to prepare at home without much hassle. The ingredients are simple and affordable. The only thing is that it takes time to prepare the yeast dough. But it can be prepared in a quick, safe way, which will significantly speed up the process. Prepare the ingredients. To prepare a yeast dough for a baguette, only 6 ingredients are required: flour, water, vegetable oil, yeast, sugar, salt. As a filling, we will use garlic and parsley. Garlic can have both the cloves themselves and chopped fresh arrows. With arrows, it turns out even juicier and more fragrant. We put yeast dough. Pour a glass of warm water into a bowl. Add dry yeast and sugar. Mix well so that the sugar dissolves and the yeast disperses. Set the bowl aside for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, sift the flour. This step is one of the most important for yeast dough. Any baking from such a dough will turn out to be the most successful if the flour for the dough is sifted for it. You can even repeatedly pour in vegetable oil, add half a teaspoon of salt, and pour in portions of sifted flour. Knead the dough well with a spoon or a whisk, then put it on the table and continue to knead with your hands. Yeast dough loves hands, so we knead it for at least 20 minutes. The dough should be elastic, obedient, and should not stick to your hands. We put it back in the bowl, pull the food wrap over the bowl. We warm up the oven to 40 degrees and put the dough in the oven for an hour. The dough should double in size. So, everything was done correctly. We take it out of the oven. Preparing the filling. The garlic arrow is crushed on a food processor or 3 on a fine grater. If you use garlic cloves, then they can be finely chopped with a knife or grated. The parsley and dill greens are washed under running water and finely chopped. Roll out the dough on a floored table into a thin rectangular layer. Pour the cooked herbs and garlic on it. Roll into a roll. Fixing the tips. We make incisions on top so that the layers become visible. Let the baguette stand a little in a warm place and send it to a preheated 180-degree oven for 30 minutes. We take out a ruddy, fragrant baguette. Cut into pieces and serve to the table. Enjoy your meal.